Sure, I'll do it. North Goal.
Yep. Yeah, north hallway. And golem tanks. Once your golem is dead, you could pick up for hallways if you were so inclined. I think we're all set with. Okay, so does Roz have a healer yet? Preferably someone from their party.
I think Mia is with them. Well,
Oh, Mia, are you with them? Okay. Sweet. Mia, you're the blue golem healer, and I think we're good to go. If you could put out ready checks.
And same on slime side. Put out ready checks. Say no if you have any questions.
E is ready, just waiting on E.
Ayase, where do you go? Hold on.
And yeah, Manel put a. That's a good point. Tank stance check, synced content, so your stance got turned off.
Ayase, go north and take care of Eric.
Also, food check.
Yep, food check, tank stance check. If you're on slime side, all tanks should have tank stance on.
And golem side, really. So.
Okay, we have one not ready in party A.
Golems are good.
All right, that's everybody ready in party A now. We have a B ready. Do we have a C ready?
That is not a B ready.
Two not ready in
B
C.
is not ready.
Oh, okay.
B, I'm still at the box. I'm not
Oh,
ready. I'm
if
sorry.
you're in party C, C has said two not ready. So
Wait, I'm in C.
yes.
Oh, I've been confused this whole time. I've been Why didn't anybody correct me? I love you all.
Yep, and party C, just say once you're ready, and then we'll get going.
Remember, golem side, it's both traps are south, so wait for your perceptors to move ahead of you, and also keep an eye on the hallway.
We are doing hallway strat today. That's a C ready. That is everything ready on golem. I mean, on slime side, not golem side. Starting countdown. Yep, so as a reminder, crystal strats for slimes, you're going to take the red slimes out of the rooms, into the hallways, and kill them in the nook between the doors and the walls.
now for golem, do I pick my golem, then I do the 3% and have to pay place, or is
You could
there
just-
any other perceptor here?
I think there was one other perceptor here, but you
Yeah,
go ahead and do
I
it.
have percept. I can percept like my side.
Alright, be careful of traps, as a reminder. Alright, 3 have fallen. Valkyrie, grab those.
Right. Mind the hallway trap and the south rooms.
And next set is mind grab. Alright, that's all traps percepted on slime side. Alright, next set of slimes are for southeast. Yeah, wow. I know my directions.
All right, healers, get ready to Asuna.
Alright, southwest is next.
Interrupt if you need to. All right. Try to keep the golems on their buttons. We're
All right.
focusing down blue.
It is healer free for all.
All right, interrupt if you need to. Moving on to white. Mind the trap in the room. Save your burst for 30% when it starts casting compaction. All right, make it dead. Move on to
Alright.
green, mind the hallway trap.
We have a southeast Forn holding. We have a northeast foreign holding. We have a, I'm assuming that's northwest foreign holding, and a southwest foreign holding. Commit, commit, commit. Everybody commit.
All right.
Uh,
Try to burst down green as much as you can.
I don't have a fourth. I don't have a fifth.
Oh,
There was no northwest foreign holding.
oh. Don't call 4 unless you have that 5th. Run to the north. This might be fine. This
Right,
might be
focus
okay.
red.
Run to the north. Remember, healers rescue anyone who's far behind and kill things as they are running towards us. It looks like it wasn't too late, so we might be okay.
Focus red, and when red gets down to about 20%, let Isla invuln and take it onto the button. All right, focus down red.
Okay, I'm going to move a bit closer to
Good
take
job.
a look at what's going on here. Oh, it's... All right, that's going to be a what? Oh, wait, hold on. Hey!
Oh.
It was perfect timing.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't think anybody died, so feel free to go up unless you see someone dead in your party. But no, nice work on that timing. Wow. Oh,
At a roller coaster, apparently.
all right. As a reminder, I call Trinity Seeker boss relative. Valkyrie, you're going to be your main tank since you're already up there. Does someone want to off tank? Faulkner is going to be our off tank. And an off tank just in case. And all right. Thank you so much. We do not have mimic targets worked out on the roster this time. So I don't believe so. All right, if you is everybody here? If you're here and ready, cross the purple line. All right, that's everybody across the purple line. I'm going to give us a 30-second countdown.
Markers.
All right.
It's going to be a hell of a run, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be great. I'm crashing from caffeine right now. Drink more. Actually, that is the solution.
It is.
All right, as a reminder, Trinity Seeker starts off with a raid wide. And here's that raid wide.
Stance check.
Yep, make sure to have your tank stance turned off unless you are Valkyrie at this time, please. All right, next up is going to be swords. We will be going double movement. We will be going front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front. Following this is going to be Seasons of Mercy. Cross now. Cross back, orb is on 4. Ice, look away from orb. Ice, get away from flower. Pop sprint if you need to. And get away from that flower. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox right now. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox. We are skipping mechanics. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox. Do not be on the sides. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox. All right, next is going to be a shared tank buster. Off tanks to the front, please. And a single target tank buster. Off tanks to the back, please. All right, everyone stay stacked behind the boss here to bait some chains. And following that is going to be a knockback or hide. We're going to get knocked back. Stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked. And break your chains and get knocked back into a barrier. Any barrier will do. All right, following this, there's going to be Ifrit dashes, so everybody get to the middle. All right, we are going to B. We are going to B, and we're going to get knocked back into the barrier at 2. We are going to B to start out, though. All right, get knocked back into the barrier at 2. Get knocked back into the barrier at 2. All right, and back on the boss for a raid wide. Oh, a stack on 2, stack on 2, stack on 2. We skip mechanics. Everybody stack on 2, stack on 2. If you're not stacked on 2, you might die here. All right, good work. Okay, next up is going to be rings, since we skipped mechanics. All right. We will be starting on... Oh, sorry, line AoEs. Don't stand in orange. Following this is rings. All right, you should be on white sand. You should be on white sand. Be on white sand. We're going to skip mechanics again. Okay, we're going to see inner cards. Get to inner cards of the boss now. Inner cards of the boss right now. Inner cards of the boss right now. We barely met that check. So we ended up skipping a mechanic. All right, next up is going to be Ifrit dashes once again if everyone wants to get towards the center. It's going to be Ifrit dashes with a 4-fold mercy on the boss. All right, we are starting at 4. We are starting at 4, and we are going to be rotating towards D. Starting at 4, rotating towards D, and we will be going front, front, back, back on the boss. Front, front, back, back on the boss after these dashes. All right, get to the front of the boss right now. Following this is going to be a Seasons of Mercy. Cross now. Orb is on 2. Ice. Look away from orb. Ice. Get away from flower. Pop sprint if you need to. All right, then stack up as well as you can for chains. All right, break your chains, and next up is a raid wide. And there's that raid wide. All right, following this is going to be a tank buster. Everybody get away from Valkyrie. And next one is going to be rings with a 4-fold mercy, but it's going to be a second before that starts. As a reminder, the first ring will resolve, then the swords, then the second ring. All right, we will be going back, back, front, front, starting on white sand, starting on white sand. Okay, and cross over and end on green brick. End on green brick. And one random ring to finish it off. And be on green brick again. Green brick again. Following this is a Seasons of Mercy. Orb is on 1. Ice. Look away from orb. Ice. Get away from flower. Pop sprint if you need to. Dodge line AoEs after ice. And get out of orange. All right, following this is going to be a raid wide. And there's that raid wide. Feel free to pre-position inside the boss's hitbox at this time. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox. Everybody inside the boss's hitbox. Following this is going to be a mechanic we're not going to see. All right, as a reminder to healers, stand on the body that you're rezzing.
Do not go forward. Do
there are
not
traps
pass
ahead.
Luna. I should be the only one with perception slotted right now. Good job, y'all. That was fun.
Yep, as a reminder, don't go past the doors up here. We're going to wait for our duelist to begin before passing these doors.
All right, I would like my dancer and my babysitter. I do not want my cure 4.
No one should be past the doors right now. As a reminder, I'm the only one past just because I'm placing waymarks.
Okay, so here's this tick. I'm going to start a countdown. Once it gets down to 5, all buffs need to have been out by then.
Yeah, Harvin, if you can place them, that would be perfect.
I'm going to step on the pad at 0. Please pass out all of the according buffs and finish your standard step by 5.
One of these days, I really need to figure out what waymarks I have and don't have. And I also have a giant folder full of waymarks that I just need to use. This is not our countdown, as a reminder. Oh, Harvin, just as a heads up, you are hot miking.
Oh, sorry.
Forgot to mention that during a Trinity Seeker. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, now we can approach Dahu. Feel free to pull Dahu whenever you please. It's Dahu. All right, Dahu has been pulled. Get into the arena before the 15 seconds are up. Or as a reminder, Dahu starts with a bunch of ground AoEs. Don't stand in orange. Don't stand in orange. Don't stand in orange. Don't stand in orange. And don't stand in orange. Dahu's going to dash in a direction. Dahu is dashing towards the south. Do not be in front of Dahu at this time. Then Dahu will dash north. Start moving north to pre-position for the giant fire breathe. And don't stand in orange. Don't stand in the line AoEs. Following this is going to be a spit flame. If you have a number above your head, go to the waymark that corresponds to that number and kill an ad nearby. Prioritize this right now. Do not care about uptime. Should be killing an ad near the waymark that corresponds with your number. Alright, get to the left side of Dahu. Now get to the right side of Dahu. And get knocked into any of the safe zones. If you know how to do the gap closer thing, do it. I failed it this time. Alright, Dahu's going to use Fire Breathe 5 times. The second spot Dahu uses Fire Breathe on will be safe. There's the first. There's the second. This spot is now safe. Alright, once Valkyrie gets up to 6 lines, we're going to have somebody provoke. Can a tank provoke, please? Any tank. Go for it. Thank you. All right, kill these ads. These are basically an enrage mechanic. Kill these ads. Focus down the ads. And back to Dahu. It's time for everything at once. Don't stand in orange. And just keep not standing in orange. Get to the right side of Dahu. Now get to the left side of Dahu. Remember to build gauge in this last 1% that I totally didn't forget to mention earlier. All right, and let's move on to Queensguard.
That was super quick.
Yeah, that was a really fast Dahu. It's one of the fastest ones I've seen in a while. Dahu? And that is a duelist win.
For alligator.
Yeah. All right, we are going to do low man strats because at this point in time, that's the strats that we use for everything. Also, congrats on the duel win once again.
Thank you. I'm about to become every tank's biggest problem.
All right, let's do tank assignments. As a reminder, I do main tanks for turret tanks. This time, I promise that I won't forget which aura sphere that I'm tanking. Maybe. Let me finish placing these. You have a healer DC any? Okay. Oh, I forgot to check if there were any deaths on Dahu. I hope there weren't. I don't think there were. Okay, good.
And I think that the healer that DC'd during Dahu was like still alive and Pokeballing by the time it died.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's alive.
That should be fine then. Cool.
And I'm just Pokeballing here. I'm restarting my game.
Sounds good. All
Blame
right.
Brazil.
Yeah, it's all Brazil's fault. Can we get an Aurasphere tank for the South Auraspheres? Well, 2 Aurasphere tanks, not just one. And we have all positions taken care of. Remember, A is north 1, B is north 2, C is south 1, D is south 2. Not quite yet on those markers. Give me just 1 sec. We need to do healer assignments. We are doing low mana reflects. I think at this point, I'm just going to make low mana reflects standard on all of my runs. I do like them. 1 sec.
Real easy.
Yeah, they're honestly not that bad. You might as well. All right, second here. All right, can I get 1 healer on each of these? Your reflect positions are posted in DRS chat. You will be taking care of 2 orbs. All right, and we have a healer on every one of them. Excellent. And that's it for assignments. Feel free. Oh, wait, no, wait, there's one more assignment. Dispels. Can we have a dispel stand on the D marker? It's the fight with the most number of assignments. The D matched for D4. The 1 and the 2 are E and F, respectively. As a reminder, if you see an orb unreflected, pop a light curtain, reflect it yourself. Can we get a tank with Dispel on the D marker? If not, I will just take care of it. Thank you, Faulkner. Appreciate it. And I will be there as a backup as well, because I might as well.
Cool. Hey, by the way, I'm going to do special tanks assignments for the start here. So I don't get got.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do something weird so that Luna
I'm
doesn't
going to do
pull.
something really funky. Hi, I would like
Yeah.
4 main tanks, please. Come stand in front of a boss.
Yeah, honestly, actually, just every tank have your tank stance on for the very start, but you
We're
need to
actually
turn
gonna
it
do
off on the second phase.
tank-
No,
Trust me. Trust me. I
Okay,
learned something really
sure.
awesome. Please trust
Go
me.
for
Stand
it.
in front of a boss, 1 tank per, don't target it. All right. This tank right.
Oh, start the fight, everybody. We don't have
Jesus
markers.
Christ.
We're going to be doing directions. All right, hold aggro if you can for
I
the
have
tanks that were
aggro.
there. All right, it's fine. We're going to do directional calls. It should be okay. This is raid wide. Watch out. I don't have my notes open.
It's okay. I'll back you up.
Nope, I
Double
have
raid
them
wide.
open now. Okay, there's the second raid wide. Heal your parties. All right, Spellforge and Steel Sting's gonna be your first mechanic once they all disappear. Please pull the warrior to the wall, knight to the center. Warrior to the wall, knight to the center. Warrior to the wall, please, knight to the center. I'm gonna provoke it if this doesn't happen here in a sec.
Duelist has aggro.
I'm provoking it. All right, click off Spellforge, apply Steel Sting. Click off Spellforge, apply Steel Sting. All right, Brian, you're taking care of main tanking. All right, we're going bowling. It's going to be tethers to large, rest to small. Tethers to large, rest to small. Tethers to large, rest to small. All right. If you've fallen, go to an area where a bomb has already exploded. All right, and back on the bosses. Let's pull the warrior a little bit closer to the wall, if we can. Get ready to dispel. And dispel that warrior, please. Dispel that warrior, please. Thank you. And this is a raid wide. All right, we have a little bit of downtime before the next mechanic. Thank you.
Knight's extremely high.
Yep, let's get a little bit more damage on the knight. All right, tethers to wind, rest to lightning. Tethers to wind, rest to lightning. Tethers to wind, rest to lightning. All right, we're going to go in towards the knight and then out in a direction. Remember, we're going to be calling directional for this. You're going to be running towards the west, running towards the west, running towards the west. All right, and back in. Get ready to dispel the warrior. Dispel that warrior, please. Let's balance out damage a little bit more on the warrior, please, at this point. Please dispel that warrior. Thank you. All right, I'm following. This is going to be Tank Buster. And here's that Tank Buster. All right, next is going to be Spellforge or Steel Sting once again. Click off Steel Sting, apply Spellforge. Click off Steel Sting, apply Spellforge. Focus the knight a little bit more. Focus the knight, focus the knight. All right, knight to the wall, gunner to the center, knight to the wall, or soldier to the wall, knight, gunner to the center. Wow, okay. Alrighty. We're going to be starting off with frogs. There's chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay. Remember, these calls will be directional this time around. All right, we are going to be going southwest, 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 southwest. All right, hold towards the gunner. And hold towards the turret you're aligned with. And back on the bosses. All right, next up is Tank Buster. Here's that Tank Buster. Following this is going to be your raid wide, and here's that raid wide. Let's get a little bit more damage on the gunner. Okay, we have a little bit of time before sniper turrets. As a reminder, main tanks are going to take care of sniper turrets this time around. You're going to take care of the one to the east of you. All right, gun turrets are going out. All right, grab your gun turrets. Everybody else, burn them down. All right, main tanks. Invul now. And honestly, you didn't need to on the other gun turret, I guess, though. That was pretty convenient. All right, this is a raid wide. Let's pull the gunner towards the center a little bit if we can. I don't think we're going to see the next clone mechanic, but just in case. And next up is going to be fire or ice. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Do not stop moving. Everybody keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Casting does not count. Okay, you can cast again. All right, a little bit more damage on the soldiers to balance them out, but I think we're going to be fine. Next up is clones. Let's just kill before clones, please, so I don't have to call it. All right. Orbs for your tanks. Turn on your tank stances. Reflectors to your reflect positions. As a reminder, please reflect an orb if you don't see someone reflecting it. Okay, burn down these aura spheres. Burn down these aura spheres. Okay, respect coat of arms. Respect coat of arms. Aura sphere 2 tanks. Please turn on your tank stances. All right, focus down aura spheres. Focus down aura spheres. Reflectors to your reflect positions. If you see something unreflected near you, make sure to reflect it. All right. Burn down these last 2 wards. All right. Oh, healer LB3 if you have it. Forgot to call that out. Stand on the body that you're rezzing. If you are rezzing somebody, we do have a few dead. And nice job recovering without markers. This fight is, I know, a huge pain without markers, and great work. Because we didn't have too many deaths, it looked like.
So the way that was supposed to go before somebody early pulled is the tank that's in front of the knight actually provokes the far boss. The ones on the edge get the opposite edges and stand where they are. They don't move. And they just spam the ranged enemy attack. And that gets all of them forcibly centered. Just so you know. But that was cursed. In that early pull.
Absolutely.
But, you know, it wouldn't be
It
a
may
Luna
have
dueling.
been cursed, but that's the first time I did that boss without dying.
Oh, good job.
Nice. It was
I guess
cursed to succeed.
Yes.
Oh, also, thanks, Mushi.
Yeah, thanks to Mushi.
Luna, what the hell did you do?
I'm dueling.
Oh, never mind.
I'm the
Can
duelist,
someone
so I
place
have double
markers for
stats.
Phantom when you have a chance?
Oh, I do. Here, I got you.
Thank you. All right, we're
I
gonna
have
just
double
to not risk anything. Just like stand back. Nobody do anything on the sides this time around, unless you're already over there. Just I don't want to early pull another boss. Okay. It does
Who's your
not
main tank?
resolve it because you actually need to deal the damage back at the orb, in order for it to die.
Who's the main tank, by the way?
Whoever wants to, Valkyrie, it is.
Okay. Hey, Valkyrie, spam your ranged enemy attack. You have a problem amongst you.
All right, how are we looking at the Queen's Guard arena? Is everybody up?
I just logged finally after this fight, and yeah, I don't see anybody here.
I see anybody up there. Okay, cool. Once you're down here, or wait, are you down here already?
No, I'm making my way.
Okay, cross the purple line once you're ready. Once Harvin is down here, then we'll begin. And I should probably get my calling notes up for this one.
Yay, Harvin's back.
I kept disconnecting over and over and over and over. I bet it was a
shoot.
fight.
Yeah, just kill before ads. Oh, I do want everybody to use actions. We are going fast enough at this point that you should have extra action charges. Use them on this fight. Let's skip ad phase if we can. Although remember to still build gauge for TA. All right, Harvin is here, and Harvin is across the purple line. Feel free to pull whenever. All right, there's going to be a raid wide at the start that everybody forgets about. And then we're going to go to either A or D. We're going to D. We are going to go to D. We're going to follow the circle down. All right, remember you can use the tiny circles on the floor to tell where the circle is going to go next. Okay, we're going to stay at 4 for just 1 second. And move to 3. Everybody move to 3. And we're just going to stay on 3 for a bit because this next mechanic always is on either 1 or 3. Wow, it's on 3 and 1.
It's actually always on 3.
Yeah. Like I said. All right, after 3 pulses of purple, we're going to move over to 4. 1, 2, 3, move over to 4. And after 3 pulses of purple, we're going to move back to 3. 1, 2, 3, and move back to 3. And kill Phantom before ad phase. Very nice.
See, this is what happens when you make me a DPS.
The cheese is real right now.
Yeah, that was a true DPS win. There are traps ahead. Do not go ahead unless you're percepting. I have percept. Trap in this doorway.
Luna's actually top DPS right now.
Shit, we don't talk about who's top DPS or who's the one person above me. Besides Luna, we don't talk about that. Okay.
Okay.
Is
That's not above
somebody
you.
here using a third-party
Nope,
program?
no one at all.
No, I'm actually
No!
calculating this in my head.
Yeah,
By
battle
the
logs,
way,
it's pretty
ACT
nice.
Yeah.
is considered a first-party program per the terms and services of Square Enix.
No!
You know, Discord's a
Yikes.
third-party program. So
We ain't-
we're all in
we ain't
trouble.
Do you know
using
if you
no
make a
damn
tool
third
yourself, it's
party.
a second-party tool and not a second party.
Wow. All right, we are going to take the usual 5-minute break at this time, so we'll be back
Do I have
at
the Marcus here?
53.
Hey, there ain't no third party tools over here, okay? Only second and first parties. And fourth.
Fourth-party tools.
Fourth party.
Yeah, I got my trusty calculator out doing some
Yeah,
calculations.
they're bestowed upon us by people who have no idea what Final Fantasy is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Texas Instruments. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
God.
you mean my TI-83 is good for something after high school?
Yep. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
using. The TI.
I've had a
Classic,
TI-84
are you
sitting
still
next to me
here?
for years at this point.
Actually,
it just
I
sits on my
have
desk
a
anytime I need a calculator.
TI-83 and an 84.
Y'all.
Because my school told us I had to get an 83 in middle school, and then when I was in high school, they changed their minds and said we needed 84s.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
Y'all.
just bought an Inspire and cheated on all my tests with it.
That's messed up.
nice.
Y'all, you know the
What's
orbs
up, Luna?
on Queen's Guard?
Uh-huh.
I outdamaged them.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you did do like 36K, so.
They do 999,999.
Jeez, okay.
I
Wow.
Does winning the duel also give you a vitality boost?
It gives
I
me 2 times stats up.
Oh my god.
All stats.
Mm.
Wait, is
Up.
is it on base stats or is it a multiplier after the fact? By that I mean like
Multiplier.
if you eat food, does that also get 2 times?
Probably multiplier after the fact
I have 2 times base stats.
is basic. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
in 860 gear right now.
You're an
In other-
860.
In other words, you just get a lot of energy. It's just really, really massive energy.
Yeah, I don't want Shell, I don't want Protect, I don't want Bubble, I don't want a bunch of other healing buffs. You will hear me cry if I get buff capped.
Alright, everybody. Target Luna with everything now.
Yeah.
That I will really cry. 'Cause this is the one run I'm actually trying to get a good damage.
If there's an astrologer in the party, you know what to do.
Yep, give her all the cards.
Uh-huh.
Every single one of them, even the
Oh no,
melee
I meant
cards.
horoscope, bubble,
Yeah.
aspected Helios, all that fun stuff.
How mad would you be if someone actually purged your buff?
Yes, I would be. I would literally rage quit and probably petition for them to get banned. If
That'd
they
be
did it
fair.
maliciously. If they did it maliciously,
What
if it's an accident, not a big deal.
What if it's
I
everybody,
mean,
though?
to be fair, if you rage quit and just exited out of the instance, that's then warranted to report in game for a ban.
True.
Not really, no, because this isn't an instance, nor is this a duty.
It has.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
I've been suspended for it. Let me just point out the fact that if you leave a PvP game early, you might get in trouble.
That's in Final
So-
Fantasy 14.
Wait, what?
The critically
Games with
acclaimed
me
Same
goes by
rules
different rules.
apply here, though.
It doesn't. Yes, it's the
Yeah,
same.
it
If you leave
doesn't
something that's
matter.
scaled because you're here, it's absolutely reportable.
It
Yep.
is 100% a reportable thing to just leave.
So that we can report anybody that gets kicked
Yeah.
for being dead.
Uh-huh.
No, that's different.
I don't think you could get
Then they're
that one
going to get
justified through the.
investigated.
Can I
Oh,
report
yeah.
all 47 of
This
you
person
for
I mean, that's
leaving
not the same
instance
thing at
with
all,
my
but sure.
slimes?
Reported the raid for not reflecting one of the orbs on Queen's Guard? Come on.
Yeah,
just report everyone for it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
hey,
mean-
classic.
Yeah,
And
it's
that,
all your fault.
Hey, classic.
And
By
that
the way,
is
I
that
outdamaged all of the orbs.
Nice.
In other words, rest in peace.
Can I ask to have at least like 3 tanks to just start with? Just spam provoke, please. I really want to do the double bloodily opener shenaniganery, or single bloodily opener shenaniganery.
I was about to say, how you getting 2 blood lilies in the beginning?
I thought I had to, but I
I was
I-
just about to
small.
say.
but People love to
Luna,
Leo
you
Cruiser.
better kill this thing like with your first combo.
Pretty much.
Is that okay, Classic, if I ask for that? Since I know I can easily rip aggro.
I'm worried about a situation appearing like our last fight, so I'm gonna have to say no.
No, they can. I meant when we actually start on the countdown.
I know, but I don't want a
It's just
tank
clean.
buster cleaving the
It's just
party.
clean. I don't. It will if I have aggro, it will, and I will die, and I will be very mad.
Then I hate to say this. Can you wait like 5 seconds into the fight to burst then? Because I don't want to mess with stuff.
I'll pull aggro.
You stand off east-west, party stand south.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
almost
if you
all
die
tanks.
for your
'Cause
own
sometimes
sins,
a
you
lot of
die
tanks
alone.
don't stack. I'm just worried that someone's gonna have tank stance on, isn't gonna stack, and is gonna cleave the party. Because not all tanks stack for that mechanic usually. Even though I say it's tank
That's
stack.
fine. If our main tank could ranged enmity attack, and then
Yeah.
2 GCDs in provoke.
Yep.
That's when my Blood Lily will finish initializing.
Not all tanks were created equal.
Wait, are you profane?
Yes.
Ah, that
Yeah,
makes
she's
sense now.
profane. Yeah.
Why is profane so stupid strong?
Because it's Luna.
I mean, it's not, honestly,
It is.
compared to an actual DPS.
It is. It's slightly less than a melee excellence, but every other DPS it outdamages.
I believe that's true.
Oh, it is
But
past
a melee,
53.
an
Oops.
excellence melee will outdamage a profane that's not.
All right, we got to get the raid going again. Yeah, so we're gonna have Valkyrie then do two ranged enmities and a provoke at the start, and then you can go crazy, and hopefully that will be enough. I don't want to mess with tank aggro too much here. Otherwise, can we get an off tank, please? All right, thank you.
I'll be your off tank.
Oops. Sorry, I'm having issues marking you for some reason. There we go. And Faulkner will be an off tank just in case something goes wrong. Okay. That's it. I guess if you're ready, cross the purple line. The usual Trinity Avowed stuff.
Yeah, I think we still have an AFK.
Yep, that's fine.
No, they are doting, so they are not.
All right, that's everybody across the purple line. I will begin a countdown. No, okay, nobody but Valkyrie should have tank stance on at this time.
What's the matter, Sif?
Oh, nothing.
What are you doing?
Make sure to eat food if you ran out. Forgot to mention that in the last fight too.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure to have Aether Shield slotted actually as well.
Do you want Aether Shield or should I?
I will take care of it. I'm not going to
Okay.
be doing good damage while calling.
Food also, just remember, applies before other buffs, so it gets multiplied.
Yeah. All right. As a reminder, Trinity Avowed starts off with a shared tank buster. All tanks to the front, please. Here's that shared tank buster. Make sure to mitigate. All right. Following this is going to be a raid wide. Aether Shield, mitigate. Aether Shield and mitigate. Aether Shield and mitigate. All right. What are we seeing first today? Melee are going to get out at the flash of light range. Can pre-position away now. Melee out now. All right, and back in.
Oh, I got hit by that.
Everybody to the front of the boss. You should be in front of the boss. Boss should be looking at you. You should be looking at the boss. Also, please do not hot mic during Trinity Avowed. And everybody behind the boss. Everybody south of the 3 marker for bow phase. We're starting out with bow phase today, by the way. All tanks to the front, please. All tanks to the front. There's going to be a shared tank buster after this quick march. All right, we're going to be quick marching to either the D or the B marker. After this tank buster, of course. All right, we are going to be going to... We're going to D. Get quick march to D from the center. All right, next up, you're going to get a hot and a cold. You're going to have to walk yourself to the tile with the arrow you need to get hit by. It is inverted pattern. Inverted pattern. As a reminder, you need to stand in the tile with the arrow you need to get hit by. All right, and back on the boss for a raid wide. Aether Shield to mitigate, Aether Shield to mitigate. All right, next melee are going to get out with the flash of light. Range can pre-position away now. Melee out now. And if we can try and get Trinity Avowed towards the center, that would be great. All right, everybody, you start moving towards the 3 marker here in a sec. You're going to get a hot and a cold, and you're going to get a quick march. You're going to quick march yourself from the 3 marker towards the meteor that you need to get hit by. Yeah, sadly, Trinity Avowed gets locked in place for a very long time here. I forgot to call it earlier. All right, as a reminder, you're going to quick march to the meteor you need to get hit by from the 3 marker. And back on the boss for a raid wide. Aether Shield to mitigate, Aether Shield to mitigate. Everybody get in front of the boss. Everybody get in front of the boss. You should be looking at the boss. Boss should be looking at you. Everybody get in front of the boss. Alrighty. Following this, you're going to get a hot and a cold. So you will need to get hit by a sword to resolve it. All right.
2.
Safe spot is 2. Safe spot is 2.
If you're on 4, you're dead.
Yep. Safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 3. All right. And next up is going to be your raid wide. Aether Shield to mitigate, Aether Shield to mitigate. Everybody go south of the 3 marker at this time. South of the 3 marker. We're entering bow phase. Everybody should be south of the 3 marker. Alrighty, there's going to be clones that are going to spawn here. And we're going to go towards either the B or the D marker. Left and right of Trinity Avowed are safe. Pop sprint now, waiting for clones to resolve, and go to B. Go to D, go to D, go to D, go to D. All right, you're going to get a hot and a cold. You're going to get an elemental brand, and you're going to get a quick march. You are going to need to quick march yourself to the tile with the arrow you need to get hit by. You may need to get hit by no arrows at all, so just follow the spot where there's no arrow for that one. And it is. Inverted pattern. Remember, you need to get quick march to the tile with the arrow you need to get hit by. Quick march will move you 2 tiles. All right, and back on the boss for a raid wide. Tanks, if you can get towards the green wall at this time. Aether Shield to mitigate, Aether Shield to mitigate. Following this is going to be a shared tank buster. And this is the shared tank buster. All right, if we can move Trinity Avowed towards the center at this time, please. If that's possible. All right, melee are going to get out with the flash of light. Melee out now. And back in. For this next set of meteors, you're going to get a hot and a cold. You're going to get an elemental brand. And you are not going to get a quick march this time. There's going to be clones that you're going to have to dodge. You're going to have to walk yourself to the meteor you need to get hit by. Just a reminder, you will need to walk yourself to the meteor you need to get hit by while dodging clones.
Also, healer should have LB3.
Not yet. Don't use it. Stop damage on TA. Remember to dodge clones. All right. Wait just one moment. Don't damage yet. Don't damage yet. Healer LB3 now. I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried about Glory Boss. I use Aether Shields, by the way. Healer LB3 now, if you have it. Oof, I forgot. All right. Stand on the body that you are rezzing, as per usual. Also, sorry to my own party. I should have probably used a sack there.
So, like, what happened? Why did the game decide to just troll me? It was so hard on my one clear.
What happened?
I was slightly catty corner. Slightly.
Ah.
You lose your
Walk
buff
straight
when you
to
die?
death ball.
Oof.
No, you don't.
Okay. It's not the worst thing.
At least for profane duelists. It was juicy enough to pull aggro.
Then you're a winner.
Ah, rip Faulkner. Not close enough. As a reminder,
I'm coming back. Sorry.
Okay. Just as a reminder, there are traps ahead, so don't go ahead of your perceptors. There's one trap in the on the bridge, and there's a few in the rim. And there's still some more. Just wait a second. Oh, that's an evil trap. Okay. There's still one on the bridge, just as a reminder.
Boom.
Alrighty.
My heart skipped a beat when the carbuncle stepped on the trap.
Alright, I am going to eat this trap. 1 second. Alright. Let's get tank assignments dealt with.
Did you take Carbuncle with you?
Carbuncle died with me, yeah. Alright. Actually, can someone place markers quick, just so I don't mess this up, because I always do. I want to make sure the numbers actually match. If not, okay, we're gonna go with markers and just hope that they're close enough. Oh, they're placed somewhere. I don't think they're placed here though. Okay, it is. Okay, I see how it is. Thank you. I always forget that setup for whatever reason. All right, I think we have enough tanks for this to be dealt with. as per usual on my runs, we're going to be having off tanks blow up traps instead of dealing with percepts. That's pretty much it.
I'm offline, but I am a tank. I have Percept if you need me.
Okay. I'll have you probably off tank. Probably C then, just in case you DC again.
Okay.
All right, can we get an off tank on the A and the B? I actually don't know if we have enough tanks to fill all positions. If not, that's totally fine. Okay, cool. We do have enough tanks for that. Thank you. And I am assigning Harvin to south off tank. And Valkyrie is going to be our dispel. Not even going to place it. Can we get one other person to dispel, actually, just in case, just as a backup, as usual? If not, then I will probably just have dispel on hand in case things go wrong. Oh, I forgot to mark people, too. Sorry, give me just 1 sec. Don't move tanks. All right, there we go. Yep, okay, I'm going to take care of backup dispelling, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, can someone place the waymarks again, please? Actually, I wonder if I have waymarks for this. I don't. I should deal with that at some point. Thank you. All right, otherwise, oh, I forgot to check one final thing. I'm only going to move the C marker, and I'll just replace it once I'm done. Can we get people with Reflect on C for dealing with fire orbs? Who's off tank for East? East was... I actually don't remember.
2B.
Yep. Who was standing on the B marker? Okay, we have people with Reflect. Cool. All healers should have Reflect, so healers should be in the middle anyways. Who was standing on the B marker? Does that person remember?
I think it was Roz.
That was Roz?
Over here on the steps.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Once again, yeah. Okay. Did Harvin DC again? Are you here?
No, I'm having a DX11 crash.
Okay. We'll give it a little bit
If
longer.
I click this button, my game is gonna crash. I'm gonna click it. I hate this game.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't even close my game anymore. Thanks, game. I'm just killing my process manually.
Osmond, do you have Percept on you? I'm guessing your Minotaur is going to die fast, so it might not even matter, but just in case you do need to pop the trap for your main tank. You have it? Yeah, okay. Just in case if Harvin can't get back or Harvin DCs, you can Percept main tank if need be.
Discovered that this Sting overlay fucking my game. I'm gonna be very, very pissed. And I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I am honestly guessing that your Minotaur is going to die so fast that you can just Bull Light and run it. So it shouldn't even be a problem.
But I should be logging right now.
Okay.
A final try, so I don't hold you guys. Yeah, my game crashed again. Just
All right. I think we will pull at least Stiglord if you can just keep trying and
Yep,
hopefully make it
I
back for
will.
Queen. Alrighty. If you're ready, cross the purple line. Oh yeah, as a reminder, there's the 2 debuffs. Oh, and I need to focus target Stig before we get started. All right, Astra, are you good to go? All right, that's everybody across the purple line. Does someone want a main tank? Faulkner is our main tank. All right.
I got
Let me
good
get
news.
mine.
You don't have a problem.
All right. All right. I'm setting up that countdown right now, and we'll get started. Remember, eat food if it ran out. Oh, and another reminder, don't use your burst until the ad phase. And you should use some resources during ad phase with lost actions, just so it goes faster. The only person who should have tank stance on at the very start here is Faulkner. All right, let's get to it. Stiglord starts off with a tank buster. Don't stand with Faulkner. And here's that tank buster. Knockback immune now. And don't get whacked. Don't get whacked. And don't get whacked. Add tanks. Please turn on your tank stances at this time. Add main tanks. Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out. After this, we're going to go straight into ad phase. So if you're an ad tank, just stay at your marker. All right. Tanks, grab your ads. Let's get started. All right, don't get hit by entrapment. Off tanks, get ready to sprint. Off tanks, invuln and sprint now. Debuffs are out. These debuffs will resolve immediately. Get into a nook and resolve your debuff. Get into a nook and resolve your debuff. All right, back at it. Get in a nook. Don't get hit by the lightning. And don't stand in orange. Oh, let's try and get this ad back. Okay, yep, kill this final ad. You're getting a debuff. It's not going to resolve because we're going to kill the final ad too fast. All right, watch out for orbs if there are any. Get into a nook, I guess. I don't know why the phase hasn't ended. Okay, there he goes. Watch out for the ball of fire. Watch out for the ball of fire. Healers reflect that as usual. Okay, cool. Start rezzing our dead so that we can, so everybody can build gauge for the queen fight. All right, there's going to be bolts. If you get a marker above your head in like a circle, run to the outside of the arena. All right, if you got a marker, get to the outside of the arena right now. Okay. Everybody out, everybody out, everybody get out. Everybody should be going out at this time. All right, and back on the boss for 2 more sets of bolts. Bring your bolts to the outside of the arena. And another set of bolts. Bring your bolts to the outside of the arena. If you got a second one, I'm so sorry. All right, get away from the proximity, away from the proximity, away from the proximity. This is delayed, so just wait a second before going back in. And you can go back in now. All right, don't get whacked. Don't get whacked. And don't get whacked. All right, back on the boss. Watch out, there will be a tank buster coming up here shortly, so don't stand with Faulkner. Should not be up there with Faulkner. This is going to be a tank buster. It does cleave. And knockback immune now. Don't get whacked. Don't get whacked. And of course, don't get whacked. All right, I don't think there are any dead left, but let me just make sure because I always say that incorrectly.
Classic.
What?
This game is trolling me.
How?
Oh.
I got 3 of the thunderous discharges in a row, and then the freaking proximity marker dropped on my face. After
That's pretty funny. We
pulling
have no dead,
aggro
by
of
the way.
2
Nice
of
work.
the minotaurs, they came and smacked me.
I think you earned that.
I didn't do anything. I
Parkour
didn't
markers.
AoE or anything.
Oh, it's the cursed markers. Nice.
I love the cursed markers.
There's actually variations of the cursed markers now. Primal has their own.
Oh, great. Good to hear. All right. As usual, all tanks should have tank stances on for this fight. Cross the purple line if you're ready. We're gonna try and move fast because I know there's some people leaving. Oh yeah, if you have a re-raise, if you have lost re-raise and you're willing to hand it out, go to the back. I don't know if there's anyone with it though this run.
I don't have more hope.
Oh, as a reminder, everybody should have lost shell for this fight. It is required for the grade wides. So if you don't have lost shell, go back behind the purple line again. Make sure everybody gets shell here. All tanks need protect as well. Tanks stand on the left with me. I will mark myself for this fight, and I will remove all other markers. All right. As a reminder, you can also focus target me to deal with those mechanics that require it.
Just trying one last thing, that is executing my game in full screen.
Can someone give Faulkner protect on the left there? Looks like all the other tanks have enough time on it, though. Is there any healer with protect still slotted? I'm going to take that as a no. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, perfect. All right, I think that's everybody ready. Let me...
Ragu, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the last try. I'm executing game in full screen. And nope, the X error.
Shoot.
Fuck this.
We'll get you on next week's run.
Oh, no
We'll get you a clear again.
Here just to have fun. I just hate this game. That's it.
It's so broken. I used to have so many DirectX 11 errors back on my old graphics card. I do not.
And
miss
there's
it.
no way to fix it. You just wait for the game to decide it's time.
Yeah, it's just magically will fix itself one day. It's great.
I'm gonna be watching you. That's
when my graphics card overheated. My last graphics card, so I had to buy a new one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I used to get a DirectX error on startup. It was very consistently. I'd get exactly one DirectX error on startup. It would crash. Log in again. It works fine. It would always work exactly on the second try.
Jeez.
And one day, it just magically fixed itself.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, we do. Okay, we have people who need to leave at like 4:30, so we should probably get pulling here. All tanks have tank stances on. We are starting a countdown. Tanks, please have dispel on as well, if you're a main tank, at the very least. Yeah, hopefully the new graphics engine fixes it.
Yes, because I think since I started playing this game, this error is around.
Just make sure you report Harvin for griefing. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. As a reminder, Queen starts off with a raid wide. That's going to be a second before that appears. Aether Shield and Mitigate, Aether Shield and Mitigate, Aether Shield and Mitigate. After this mechanic, we're going to have chest 1. I'm going to ramble for a second, and then I'm going to tell you to follow me. BCD, BCD, or BED. Mid, left. Okay, we're going south. We're going south. And we're going... Oh, God. Yeah, this is cursed. All right. Yeah, sorry for uptime. Middle is not safe as a... Nope, but D is safe. D is safe. Alrighty. Next up is going to be Tank Buster. ABC, provoke and mitigate. DEF, provoke and mitigate. And following this is a raid wide. Aether Shield and mitigate. Aether Shield and mitigate. Aether Shield and mitigate. And next up is Chest 2. As a reminder, the gold tile will become the new true north once it spawns. All right, gold tile is south. Let's see here. Backside, 5s to the corner, 6s to the right of them. 5s to C, 5s to C, 5s to C. I'm so sorry, 5s. 6s to the corner. Oh, what is this? No, 6s to the corner. Oh no. I've never miscalled chest 2, but this, I guess there's a first. All right, everybody, if you're going to die on the gold tile, I apologize. I have never failed chest 2 before. That's a first. Oh, God. All right. I apologize for that. All right, get ready to, there's going to be a raid wide here in just a sec. Wow, really sorry about that. I practiced Queen a ton today, too. That's the worst part. All right, Aether Shield and Heavy Mitts, Aether Shield and Heavy Mitts, Aether Shield and Heavy Mitts. Following this is Sovereignty. Once Queen teleports, you're going to use the Light Curtain. If you don't have a Light Curtain, just dodge the Lightning Orbs. All right, Light Curtain now, Light Curtain now. Stand under a ball of lightning. If you have it, start dispelling, start dispelling. All right, nice job on the dispels. All right, next up, I'm not going to miscall North Swain's Glow. Yeah, try to arise marked people if you can. All right, tethers are going to go to wind, rest to lightning. Tethers to wind, rest to lightning on a specific side. I'm not going to miscall it this time. As a reminder, gunners in the northwest. All right, we are going west. We are going west. We are going west. Tethers to wind, rest to lightning. Gunners in the northwest, you're going to need to point your hole towards the gunner. Hole towards the gunner. Now hole with the turret you're aligned with. All right, back on the boss. Aether Shield, or fuck, ABC Provoke Mitigate. Jeez. This is not my day for Queen, apparently. Yep, DEF Provoke Mitigate. Sorry about that. All right, next up is going to be Knight Soldier combo. You're just going to follow me for a while. All right, we're going to get knocked back in a specific direction here in a sec. All right, we're getting knocked back towards... We're getting knocked back towards D. At least we got a good pattern for this one. All right. Oh, we have a nice big safe zone, too, for this next mechanic as well. All right, as long as we don't get a cursed pattern. We didn't get a cursed pattern. Wow, this entire spot is safe. Yeah, this entire area is safe. It's the nicest pattern I've ever gotten on Soldier in this fight before. All right. Next up is going to be a raid wide. Aether Shield and Mitigate, Aether Shield and Mitigate. Okay, next is chest 2. I'm not going to mess it up this time, probably. Remember, gold tile is going to be the new north. All right. Corner ball safe. All right, we are going to be going 5s on 1, 6s to the right of them, 7s to the right of them, 5s on 1, 6s to the right of them, 7s to the right of them, 5s on 1, 6s to the right of them, 7s to the right of them. We're going to be moving up the B column here in a sec. All right, move up the B column, move up the B column. All right, and straight to the gold tile. Following this is going to immediately be a tank buster. ABC, provoke and mitigate. DEF, provoke and mitigate. Everybody stack up on the C marker, please. Healer LB3 if you have it. This is a good time for it. Okay, we're going to be doing Knight Gunner combo. There's going to be bouncing bullet turrets, and the Knight's going to appear under us here in a sec. All right, we're going to be inside the boss's hitbox on a specific side. Inside the Knight's hitbox on the east, Inside the Knight's hitbox on the east. And dodge bouncing bullet turrets. As usual, I suck at this mechanic, but I should be in a safe spot for it right now. All right, and back on the boss. Use light curtains, light curtains, light curtains, light curtains. Oh, wait, God. Yeah, it is light curtains. Wow, I was right. Okay, dispel away as well. Following this is going to be a raid wide once this mechanic resolves. And nice job on the dispels. Aether shield to mitigate, Aether shield to mitigate. All right, let's not see the next mechanic. Kill it before I have to call this. All right, thank you. I'm so sorry for those who I killed on chest 2 there. Yeah, that's never happened. I've never miscalled chest 2. But I guess there's always time for a first.
I just see it as my fault for not knowing how to do the mechanic myself.
Nah, it's a caller check. No, so what did I call there? Because what I was trying to say was 6s to the corner, 7s to the right of them, which I should have been saying 7s
You
on
called
1.
5s
You
to the
said
corner.
5s to the
6s
corner,
right of them.
and then 5s to C after that.
Yeah, you called for both 7 and 5.
That's hilarious. Okay, so I was thinking the right thing, but I was totally calling the wrong numbers on the wrong positions. Sorry about that. Wow. As I do have a hold on, I have to see is I will sack somebody here because that's my bad.
I was
I can sack if I can stop dodging arises.
Hold on. I'll sack you, and then you can sack someone.
Okay.
Easy.
Let me just like get my chest and then I'll go sack people.
I have to get out of here.
Just second live. You're gonna be
fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any more dead bodies?
I'm dead in Gangos.
Nice.
Thank you to everybody who showed up for today's run. Next time I won't call 5s to the corner.
Unless 5s
You
need to be in the
6
corner.
to the corner.
No. You said 5s to the corner initially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5s to the corner.
Look, I don't know how to resolve the mechanic.
5s can never be in the corner. As a fun
I would never have known that.
Yeah, so
it's 7. It's 6 squares from the corner to 6.
yeah,
or 7?
6 is always in the corner,
squares,
7's to the right of them, and then 5's to a specific point, which is what I was trying to say, but I totally miscalled it as 5's to the corner.
See, I didn't know anything about that mechanic, but when you said, like, you started the mechanic, and I was like, yeah, that's great, sounds good. And then you said 5s to C, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. Maybe 6s need to be in the corner, because I was a 6.
It was good bait, though, because you said that, and you're like, sorry, 5s.
Thank you.
Yep,
Hey,
thanks for joining.
y'all, thank you for the first ever dual clear for me. Thank you.
By the way,
congrats.
It means a lot.
I'm gonna put up a DRN run. if anyone wants to join it.
Oh, that's tempting. But
Thanks,
also